first question. The first question is, last year I graduated from high school with no friends to celebrate with. I already hate myself because I went through bullying, and no one was with me since childhood. I felt so unlovable, and since I have no friends at school, this means I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I'm so frustrated that I'm going through this, and I'm still hurting from the past. Now I'll never have a social life like everyone else. There's no way I can recover from this. I need comfort words to calm myself from the self-hatred in my heart. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to reach out to you and say that I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. I'm sorry that anybody in this world has to deal with stuff like this. Honestly, sometimes it angers me that I get questions like this, because there should be no reason why anybody should feel the need to step on other people for their own enjoyment. I find that disgusting. I don't tolerate it, and it just saddens me because nobody knows the effect of what a bully does to somebody. So I understand what you're going through. I want to give you a hug, but I can't. So hopefully these words can help you. So when we're talking about going through these things, we have to understand that what you're going through in your life right now, what's your past, does not need to define you. Your past does not need to define the person you are today. You cannot walk around life with the baggage of your past and expect to improve in life, expect to move forward in life. That's not how life works. What you need to do is that you need to get rid of that baggage. But how does one get rid of that baggage? I've talked about this in every single podcast, and this is the mission of this podcast, is that you need to go within and heal yourself. You have to unload that baggage. The baggage might be huge, it might be 1,000 pounds, but you need to deconstruct it. You need to take it apart and understand that 99% of what bullies say is either out of resentment or anger. What they're saying about you is not true. What anybody says about you is not true. You have to be able to dig deep and understand your flaws, love your flaws, and realize what anybody tells you, number one, is just a projection of their insecurities and not yours. When someone's getting bullied, most of the time is that the other person is insecure in themselves, so now they have to project it onto others. They have to hurt other people in order to make themselves feel good. We want to do the reverse of that. I want you to unload all the negative things that anybody has ever told you, and I want you to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're better than that. You're better than that. You don't need anybody else's validation but yourself. You have to tell yourself every single day, remind yourself that these people told me this, but I'm better than that. Today I'm better than what any bully has to say about me. You got to be able to rise from that. If you keep walking around with those thoughts, what a high school bully says when you're 25, when you're 30, you're gonna let them win. And you want to know what? They've already moved on in life. They're not thinking about you. So you're gonna let somebody who's not even thinking about you, who doesn't even care about you, their words affect you. You're going to carry that throughout your life. You're going to keep thinking like that. You're going to keep thinking bad. You're going to keep thinking in a negative way. That way, when somebody comes up to you and you want to present yourself, and maybe you want a friendship with that person, but you're still thinking of what a bully told you 10 years ago, you're going to present yourself like a broken vessel. We don't want to walk around like we're a broken vessel anymore. We don't want to walk around with our insecurities, all the things that we're insecure about. We want to move forward. We want to present ourselves in a way that's confident, and you got self-love. That's how you move forward in life. You don't move forward in life just taking that baggage and lugging it around so that people can automatically tell everything that's wrong with you, because you're better than that, and you know that you're better than that. You have skills, you have talents, you are not the things that these people are telling you. I'm here to tell you, if nobody else tells you that, you have skills. I don't care who you are, what you are. You have skills, you have talents. You're not a bad person. You're not a loser. You're not a failure. I'm the one to tell you that today. You Cannot let somebody else's insecurities, don't let them drag you down. Use it as fuel. If you really want to take it of the route that you want to, avenge, or how would I say it, use it as motivation. You could use it as fuel. Go ahead and put that to something productive. Flip it in a positive light. But don't let misery win. Misery loves company. Do not let misery take your joy. Do not let misery rob your joy of what you like to do. If you do that, it's going to laugh at you and it's going to keep you at the bottom. So if you feel like a loser, life will manifest it that you are a loser, because everybody will be able to tell. But if you tell yourself you are a winner, you start walking around with confidence, then you're going to be able to grow from that. But it's not going to come from you walking around and being low, having low self-esteem. You got to be able to rise from that. Once you're able to rise from that, okay, now it's time for you to grow. Now you can start to grow. Now you can start building yourself up. You just left high school. It's time for you to do a clean break in life. You might need to start a whole new social media. Delete all your phone numbers. All the friends that you thought that you have that are gone now, you might need to go ahead and delete all those numbers and start fresh at life. As I've always said before, go volunteer in your community. Go do something positive. Go join a community. Go join a club that they don't know who you are. And when you walk in there, walk with confidence. Don't walk around with the baggage that you had before. Do not let those things manifest into a new relationship, and now you're at the same position you always were. You cannot do that. So go volunteer. Go help people. Go to food drives. These people are some of the nicest people on earth. They want to help you. They want to help other people. Go ahead and join that community. But you're in a toxic environment. What you look on social media is a toxic environment. The things that you watch on TV is a toxic environment. You have to cleanse from that. You have to break free from that and go somewhere where there's positivity. That doesn't happen when you keep going to the past. When you keep going to the past, the only thing that you're going to do is you're just going to feel worse, and you're just going to keep suffering. Nobody likes suffering, and I'm telling you, once you taste the winning side, once you're able to feel like a winner, you will never want to go back to being like a loser. And you'll know that once you build yourself up, nobody can put you in that place but yourself. If anybody has anything to say about you again, you could laugh it off, and maybe you could come back at them. Bullies come for insecure people. They do not come for people who are solid. Want to know why? Because those don't work on people who are solid, who have worked on their foundation. They aim for people who are low. So acknowledge that you are low right now. Acknowledge that you're low. Write down your flaws. Write down your insecurities. But you can't keep putting yourself in the ground anymore. Refuse to do that. Maybe you have to write it down. Make a statement. I refuse to have low self-esteem. I refuse to let myself have low confidence today, because you are better than that. You have skills, you have talent, you have all the skills in the world needed to succeed. You just have to tap into them. That's what you need to tell yourself every day. Life is a lot. Life can give you so much, but if you're just going to keep going in the past, nobody knows your past but you. Always remember that. When you want to move forward in life, if you want to date, if you want to have a relationship, you want to have friends, don't bring your past forward when nobody asked. And when you have to bring up your past, if you're confident about it and you can heal through it, then you can present it in a way that gives yourself more confidence that you rose from that. But you don't want to come back into a new relationship and just bring your old baggage and just present that into the front light. You don't want to do that. Gotta be able to heal through it in order to impact, in order to have good relationships, in order to have a better life. All starts from here. All starts with yourself, and it ends with yourself. That's my advice to you. I hope that can help you out.